Hello everyone and welcome to Scraptopiece. My name is Lydia, also known as Illustrata. I've been having a lot of trouble actually getting another video out since my headphones video. With work, when you have a giant project that you're trying to work on, it's hard to find stuff to put in the middle, and then some of the projects just don't go exactly the way that you planned, like organizing the garage, or there's one other one, I can't remember what it was. So here's another attempt at coming out with a video to fill the space until the battle jacket is done. Last night I had gotten together with a bunch of my friends and we had a bleaching and tie-dye night. I didn't tie-dye anything for myself, I did one for my husband, and that's actually in the dryer currently. But I had a ton of fun doing a bleaching project, which I made this shirt. Bleached centipede. It looks so cool! I even put like my logo in the corner by Illustrata & Co. and dated it and everything. We are getting back on that train because I can start to sense that it's becoming a little bit of a hyperfixation. So, so I have one other t-shirt that's a bit oversized because I found it in the men's section, but it fits me really well. And I would like to have a new work shirt. You wouldn't even see the work shirt. I wear a scrub to work, so whatever shirt I wear under it, normally it's just completely covered. I've been really wanting to add like just a bunch of eyeballs to a shirt, and funny enough, this centipede pattern, it almost looks a little, if you look at it the right way, it almost does kind of look like eyes just staring back at you, but I want one that's just eyes. So I have one of those. I also have a tank top that's like one of those high collar tumbler shirts, so I might do that one. It does have a high cotton content because that's what matters when you're working with bleaching projects, is if it has little to no cotton in it, it's not going to bleach very well. So this shirt was, to my understanding, it was 100% cotton, I think. And then the other shirt that I have is also 100% cotton. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. And then I'm probably gonna like rummage through my stash to find some other cotton-based things, because I did want to make that shirt with the eyes on it for work. But then I also want to do one that has like ribcage, because of course I do. But I wanted to fit in a detail of a curve in the spine, because for those of you who don't know, I have scoliosis. I also have to deal with a bunch of hypermobility stuff, so my humeruses, when they're resting just like this, sticks out of socket. So I kind of want to like play around with like a skeleton version of that. And then I would also want to have a shirt that has like biblically accurate wings on the back, which probably will include supplies too, but whatever. I know I don't have to do a ton of things in one video in order to make it a good video, but I'm just having fun. I haven't bleached something in almost a decade, I think. Funny enough, it was with the same group of people. We're gonna cut to the patio. It is around 100 degrees outside, so it's gonna be warm, but I'm just gonna keep this tank top on and we're gonna go over there. So yes, this shirt is 100% cotton. I like the idea of like eyes coming in like this direction, kind of like, not the entire thing covered, but part of it. I don't know if you can see that, but that is like instantly changing color. So as I was working on my centipede shirt, I started off with the basic shapes first, and then went in and started adding a little more detail. It also helps with like getting the pattern decided on. Can you see that? Kind of. Okay, now onto the lower part. Okay, now I think it's time to start detailing out the edge of these, because like it's taking uneven. I think it's because like these are the strokes where I start, so it has the most bleach on the brush already, and then it kind of like fades out as I keep going. So. Also, reminder, if you are doing bleach, please do it in a well-ventilated area. Yeah, look at that. Also, one thing my friends and I found out is that you should not use Dixie cups when holding containers of bleach because it will eat through the paper. Alright, we'll tune back in a little bit. Alright, this is looking really cool. So now, back up to the shoulder portion. Okay, went in and added like edges to around the corners of the eyes. And I want all of these looking like different directions. Like, look at that here. And I think one thing that will help with the realism of this is adding eyelid details. This is upside down, so I'll have to do it otherwise, but yeah. Look at that. They almost look more anime style, whereas the upper ones look more realistic-ish. This looks sick. Okay, now we've flipped over onto the other side, so this is where the shoulder portion stops, and so I'm gonna have to just kind of like trail over a little bit around the collar, maybe like into the center, and maybe like a big center eye or something like that. It's taking a little while, so I've kind of gotten a routine with this on how I'm doing this is starting off with the outline of the eyes, then add the iris circles, then build up the corners of the eyes and just the layering of the everything to make it more prominent, like the shading on the corner of the eyes, then starting to add the eye shines, the color of the iris. Oh, dang it, I forgot I was supposed to add variety in where the irises are positioned. So all of this section just has stuff in the same spot. Alright, I'm back inside. Got dark really quickly, and it is still very, very warm. But let me show you the progress on how it looks. So that's the front, bottom front, that's the back, the bottom back. It's a lot of work, but so much fun. And of course, I tried putting my logo in the corner. Wasn't as successful as the first time, but whew, these are looking so cool. So I just need to let this sit for a little while. And then from what one of my friends was saying, he was saying to run this through with both hydrogen peroxide and water, but it's mostly water with like 10% hydrogen peroxide. So I just like filled up my sink and just put like a few squirts of hydrogen peroxide. And honestly, my current shirt just turned out great. So the other shirt that we'll be working on in this video is, I think we're gonna do the spine shirt, where, at least I think so. Maybe I'll get back to you on that, but right now I am tired. I need to shower and I have stuff going on tomorrow, so I will tune in with you the next time we do bleaching. Okay, so we are back to it. So I have new shirts. Well, this one isn't new. This was from my original selection. It's that high-collared tank top. My idea that I settled on is putting a simplistic ribcage pattern on the front, but then putting some sort of fairy wings or dragonfly wings that come down here. Just stick them right here. Then I have 3 other shirts of varying sizes. There's one that's super oversized, one that's closer to my size, and then there's one that's cropped. Let's start on the tank top with the mini ribcage with the wheels on the front and on the back. So this is kind of where my inspiration comes from. I just realized I'm technically making a bone fairy shirt, which is the larger species of the subspecies tooth fairies. So where are you? Oh, kind of these. Sorry, I have like a red filter on my phone. There we go. There's like a crop top with a painted ribcage on it. So yeah, let's get to it, get this bleach prepped. I only have about an hour and a half or so of sunlight, so I'll probably have enough time to finish this one and then kind of go from there. Also, do not forget, if you are doing a bleach project and you don't want it bleeding to the other side, put cardboard between the two. It also keeps your design nice and flat so it doesn't forfeit or anything. Also, if you guys haven't listened to this show, Weird Kids, on Spotify, it's made by some of the voice actors from Critical Role, and it's my favorite actor, Taliesin Jaffe, along with Ashley Johnson, and they just talk about their lives as child actors and just like their lives and upbringing, and it's really, really fascinating. I would highly, highly recommend checking them out. Like a problem at first. This looks really weird, but I swear I'm gonna fix this. It almost kind of looks like a bug ribcage. Looks really, really freaking cool. I will call this one finished because that concept turned out really good. I'm quite happy with it. So. Look at that. That's gross. Okay, then hang it up and let it dry. So it is nighttime now, and I've been sitting here for the past little while trying to figure out what project I wanted to do next. Which, did I come to a conclusion? No. I only completed the tank top that I was working on earlier. And the problem is, the ribcage and the wings are like very, very big project related bleach projects. And so I think I'm going to have this be a two-parter where I just stick with the 2 shirts that I did in this one, and then the next one, the main road is like right out there. And then in the part 2, we'll do the ribcage and the wings one. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this inspires you to like pick up a black t-shirt, and because this is a lot of fun. I think I mentioned earlier, but my ratio for bleach is 10% to 90%, so it's 90% bleach and 10% water. This year is already half over, and I haven't uploaded a video in 2 months because life. So I think I'm going to stop doing the little disclaimers at the beginning of the year. It's like, I didn't do as many videos as I had hoped. It's life. YouTube isn't a huge priority right now because I work a ton and I'm trying to do other projects, and I do markets, all of that jazz. So with those completed, I hope you all have an artsy lovely day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!